Well, we are starting our bulletin from India, and the country's National Investigation Agency is conducting raids at 8 locations in Jammu and Kashmir. The raids have been carried out in connection with the terror funding case. Now, according to sources, the raids are still underway in close coordination with Jammu and Kashmir Police and Central Armed Police Forces at 7 locations in Kashmir and 1 in Jammu. The agency sleuths are carrying out these raids at Shopian and Baramulla, among other areas. The raids are being conducted days after the central agency arrested an accused in the Pakistan-backed terrorism case involving the delivery of weapons through drones to militants active in Kashmir. For more on this, we are now being joined by our correspondent Idris Lone, who is joining us live from the location. Idris, if you can hear me, do give us an update as to what you know about these raids that have been conducted.
Well, absolutely, Isha. There are multiple raids that have been carried out by the National Investigation Agency, along with Jammu and Kashmir Police and the paramilitary forces. We've been told that the raids have been carried out in North Kashmir's Baramulla district, and in South Kashmir it's been carried in Shopian and Pulwama district, while there is a raid going on in Jammu region as well. We've been told that there is one of the deceased militant, the militant who was killed in 2021. His house is also being raided, and investigation is being done at his residence at the moment. We don't know exactly what case he is related to, as he was killed 2 years ago. But the NIA has started an investigation in that case as well. If we talk about of these NIA raids as well as FIU raids that have been taking place in the Kashmir Valley, in the last 2 years, over 500 properties have been seized by these agencies, which include the National Investigation Agency as well as state investigation agencies and Enforcement Directorate and Crime Branch of Jammu and Kashmir Police as well. So what the main focus of these agencies still remains that the network needs to be broken. We've seen in the last couple of years the number of active militants in the Kashmir Valley has come down drastically, and now they want to work on the networks that are basically funding and financing these organizations. And if that is broken, then these agencies believe that Jammu and Kashmir will be militant free, and that is one of the main motives behind carrying out these multiple raids on daily basis. In the houses and the offices of those who the National Investigation Agency thinks are involved into the militant funding.
Right. Idris, there were also arrests that was made last week. Do you see a connection to that with regards to the raids that have been conducted today?
Well, the arrests are a continuing process. Basically, whenever there are arrests of over-the-ground workers or people who are working as the active members of these organizations, they always, when they are interrogated, they always come up with new locations, new people who are involved into the network, and that is how Jammu and Kashmir Police has been working from the last 2 years. We see that it's a collective effort now of Jammu and Kashmir Police, the National Investigation Agencies, as well as Enforcement Directorate. We have seen that common raids have been carried out by all these agencies so as to break the network that is responsible for financing the militant organizations in Jammu and Kashmir. And to some extent, these organizations have been successful, and now their main focus remains, which we've seen in the last 2 years. Over 500 properties have been seized, and the process still continues, which means that they basically want to take off the whole, break the whole network that is not only working in Jammu and Kashmir but across the border as well.
Right. Okay. Idris, thank you so much for joining us with those updates and giving us a comprehensive coverage of this particular issue. Thanks a lot.